Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is Boxycharm Day. November Boxycharm. Very exciting. This is empty. I've already put everything here. That was just for fun. Okay, moving on. So, November Boxycharm. I've got everything here. I've got my little card right here to talk about everything. I've got just a little bit of makeup on. Not a lot. I want to maybe put a couple of things on. Maybe not. You know how we do here. All right. So this month's theme was stellar. So also what's going on with Boxycharm is they've had Boxy Luxe for a while, and that's kind of like a quarterly thing, but now they have, oh God, what is it called? What are they calling it? There's like Ultra Boxycharm, which is like basically more products in a box, but I'm pretty sure that's monthly. There's a lot going on with Boxycharm. I haven't been super duper thrilled with my recent boxes. If you've been watching my channel for a bit, you know that I'm kind of considering going through December and then cutting it off. And still considering that. So let's see what we get with this month's box. Okay, so for the first thing is, as I've said before, which usually happens in Boxycharm, is we have a palette, which I don't need more palettes, but I mean, it's very pretty. This is Dominique Cosmetics. I've never had anything from Dominique Cosmetics. The last couple of palettes that they've been doing have actually been brands that we haven't received before. Usually it's Tarte, or it was Pure was the other brand that we usually get palettes from. I've kept all the Tarte ones. The Pure ones I've in time passed those along. So this is the Celestial Thunder eyeshadow palette. Sorry, I'm reading here. The Celestial Thunder eyeshadow palette. It retails for $35. And yeah, and it says there is eyeshadows and pressed pigments in here. So just so that you're aware. And, ooh, okay. You have a nice little mirror in here. And here, cover up so you don't anything. So there's brights in here. There's some neutrals. I mean, it's fun, but I've already paid now kind of for these kinds of colors. I don't really know how this formula performs as well. But you know, let's put a little on the eyes. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on my eyes. Let's give it a shot. I'm just going to put some of these. I'm basically just going to do a real easy peasy little look. And again, of course, it's nighttime for me, so I'm not going anywhere after this. So I'm not looking to... Okay, so I'm going to take this shade. It's called Eternal Light. It's the lightest shimmery shade. I'm just going to put that... here. The corner. It's kind of a goldy shimmery shade. See if that does anything. I'm going to turn up my light a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. It's very sparkly, very kind of champagne-y. You can kind of see it a little bit there. I'm actually going to take this fluffy brush. I'm actually just going to take this. Because here's the thing, is that there really isn't like a transition shade in here just to kind of like start you off. Your lightest shade is a very shimmery, glittery kind of shade. So it's a little interesting to like where you're going to go. I mean, it's pretty. It's a very pretty little color. But I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, and I mean, it's not really picking up super well. I'm sure swatch-wise, this probably looks really nice. But, like, actually going on the eyes. You can kind of see a little bit. There's a little bit of glitter on my eyes. I'm going to take another brush. I'm going to go into Lunar Eclipse. It's this lighter one here. It's not really the color that I'm aiming to put on my eyes at this time of night. But again, I like saw the little teaser for them, but I wasn't like super paying attention to it. I'm just going to go on the crease. Okay. And like, I just got these shades with my Tati palette, which if you watch my last video, which if you haven't, go watch it. I did a little try on, and I actually used very similar shades in that one. So I kind of already got, but I mean, it's, ooh, This is very, very bright, and I've got like orange in my sweater. There's a lot of orange going on right now. Okay. All right. All right, that was lunar eclipse, and now we'll take storm dust, which is the one right next to it. Use that same brush. And I'm just gonna put a little on the side here. On the side, and kind of deepen it up a little bit. Just deepening it. It's not so bright. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely doing something. It's pretty. I just don't know. Do I need another palette with just these shades but no other transitions shades in it? You know what I'm saying? Wow, my eyes are very bright right now. It's crazy. I have a little, do I have to tell you? I'm gonna go in a Fireball. It's the satiny one right here. And I'm just gonna tap that on the lid. Just gonna tap that on. It's a very similar look to the Tati Beauty palette that I just did. Okay. Very similar. I'm gonna take this little, and I'm gonna take the dark Zero Gravity. It's the matte one right here. That's not, I don't think, well, we'll try it. I'm gonna try and pick a little bit of that on the brush. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of darken that V a little bit so it's not just, you can see there's not that much fallout, so that's nice. Not too much fallout. Let's kind of deepen this up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of get rid of any lines. Kind of try and blend it together. I don't want to make this super duper long. I'm going to take a little more of that Eternal Light. I'm going to put that, I'm just going to stamp that right there in your corner. I'm going to put a little bit under my brow bone. It's not really like highlighty, it's just really more glittery, but let's try it. A little something. Okay. And then, where's that brush I use? I'm blind right now because I'm going to take this little flat brush and I'm just going to, yeah, where's the brush I used? Sorry, guys. Oh, here's one. Let's take this little brush, and I'm just gonna kind of mix these two mattes that I used all over my eyes. I'm just gonna run that underneath the lower lash line. Just kind of tapping them together. And I'm gonna go here. Always making funny faces when you do your eyeshadow. I mean, it's not awful. I'm going to take that Eternal Light shade again, and I'm going to put that on the lid. Just a little bit, sort of kind of what I did with Tati Beauty, but I definitely like the Tati one a little bit better. But this is nice. It's pretty. Pretty. If you don't want to spend, you know, the money for the Tati Beauty, you know, you can get a similar look from that from Dominique Cosmetics. Who knew? So you can put a look together. This magenta and this like kind of black with glitter in it and the teal, it's a little more, in my opinion, probably a little more difficult to do, but you know, just to do something with that, with just this palette alone, I've definitely learned, you know, if I can have something where literally I just open it and I use everything there, that's what I'm looking for. Now I have to do my lower lash line because I didn't realize I was going to be going so crazy with eyeshadow. It's the fun of the try-on videos. Don't know what's going to happen. So I just try and put on stuff that I didn't see on the card. I tried to just look at the card and go from there. Okay, so I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can really see that glitter now. It was very hard for me to see that glitter without my glasses on. But I mean, it's not bad. It looks nice. I think it looks nice, but I think really just as a full look, that made sense to me in there. But that magenta, that teal, and that, I mean, the black could also work in like if you really wanted to like smoke it out. But I don't know. I just think those other colors in there, like, don't just have a pop, like, try and get something that you can actually work with. That's what I'm trying to say. So that retails for $35. So that's that palette. So that was the first one. Second one is skincare. So we're not going to do anything about that now. So this box we had, they sent you an email and you could pick one or the other, but you had to like pick it so you could definitely get it. And I was lucky enough to see it not too long after I got the email. So I picked this Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. So it's like an eye serum, which I'm over the age of 30, so I'm getting 9 lines and wrinkles. It happens. So it says to gently press to massage. So there's a little applicator. Oh, it has one of these. So you gently press it and then you go around. So I will use this and I will try to remember to report back. That retails for, wow, this is $50. Now, I'm pleased with this because it's a nice size. This is a nice size thing that's $50. Some of the exfoliators and masks that we received that are around this price from Boxycharm, again, I always appreciate something that's at least double the price of the box, if not a little bit more. That is actually a decent size. And that's why I moved to Boxycharm from Ipsy. It's, if I'm going to be spending I'd rather have full size products. So that's great. Hopefully I like it and it works out well for me. Problem with things like this, when they're that expensive, then if I really, really like it and then I run out, do I buy more? Do I wait to see if I get something else that I like as well so I don't have to pay that much? It's a fun little game. Okay, third thing listed is Dose of Colors Liquid Matte Lipsticks. Now we did see this. So this was revealed to us. This was in one or the other, and you got to pick. And then there was a bunch of Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. And then I forget which brand. There was another one that I actually wanted more. But this is actually a very pretty color. I have another Dose of Colors liquid lipstick from a Boxycharm. This is the shade Merlot. Merlot. It's a very, very pretty shade. I've worn it like once or twice. So I still have it here. So I think this might be the same line as that one. So let's open her up. This is the shade Flirty. It is. It is the same. So let's go ahead. This looks like a color that's very much up my alley, so I like that. Lips aren't too dry. I don't want to take the time to put on and what I remember from these liquid lipsticks, they can be a little bit buildable, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather, at least it's like if it's like 2 layers you need to do it, then like you put it on and you're like locked in and that's it forever. Because I mean, I need a little wiggle room. So, okay. And you can transfer the top, just nice. There's a little bit more there. It's very light. There's a little bit more there. Got a little on the outside. Sometimes that happens. I get a little too excited. Yeah. It's very light. Very nice. It's the smell. This is also allergy time. So my scent is my nose is a little off. So there's a strong scent to this. I can't smell it right now. There might be a little bit to it, but nothing overly strong in my opinion, at least state of my nose right now. So that retails for $18. So I like that. This I would definitely keep because this is a color that I can see like, yeah, I have many things, many liquid lipsticks that are around this shade. So thank you, Boxycharm, for sending me color I will definitely use, because there was a long time where I was getting a lot of browns, really like rich colors, which are beautiful, but I just don't normally like pull for those. I just don't. Okay. Fourth item in the box, these Vitamasks. Morning and evening eye mask set. So you get a morning mask and an evening mask, and they retail for $12. So this is the, let's see, cooling eye mask to brighten. So this is the morning. The white one's the morning. It says a cooling eye mask to brighten and depuff infused with anti-pollution and anti-blue light protections. This eye mask is ideal for those on the go. Then this is the evening, an ultra relaxing eye mask that is made to aid in repairing the delicate eye area and to smooth fine lines. Made with centinela and hyaluronic acid, this mask is a perfect companion to your nightly routine. Nice. Now, I'm obviously not going to take these out right now because, hi. But I was thinking about doing it Sunday night. You know, I was thinking about like taking a bath or like doing like an eye mat, like doing a mask and that kind of stuff tonight. So I think I'll definitely try one of these tonight and let you all know how it goes. Do a little update. So those are cool. I like getting masks. Different kinds of masks is cool. But I kind of wish, I don't know. Like, it's two things of skincare. Like, I think of Boxycharm as a makeup box. And I'm like, I kind of want makeup in my makeup boxes. I don't know. So, last, certainly not least, brushes. And these are Boxycharm brushes. So this is their first ever Boxycharm branded brush set. It says the large, ooh, see, look at these. Kind of those, oh gosh, what was it? What's that brand? I forget the name of that brand, but the fancy brushes. They're very expensive. The large multi-purpose powder brush is perfect for liquids, creams, powders, or mineral products, and the foundation brush, so this is specifically foundation, has an oval base to help with precise foundation placement and seamless blending. Okay? It says they're handcrafted, synthetic, and cruelty-free, and these are $35. So, got a pretty expensive box. So, you know what? I know what we'll do, because I put a little bit on. I mean, I could probably put some more on my face, but we're not going to do that. So this is what we're going to do. I figured we could tie this in. So I got another email from Boxycharm this month asking, like, kind of taking a little survey about foundations. So it said, it was asking about which foundations that you're currently using, and it has links to all of them. So basically, I've been using Tarte a lot for my foundations. So I put in the Found Sealer, and then I didn't do the Shape Tape foundation. My other one is a MAC foundation. But the Found Sealer, I put number 1, and then I put the MAC foundation number 2. And it was able to match exactly the color. So, you can find exactly which shade and which line that you're talking about. And then also concealer did the same thing. And so it did 2 concealers. And, that way they said they could recommend different foundations to you. So in the box, I got this sample for Becca, the Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And it's got 3 shades here. For me, there's cashmere, shell, and linen. For me, linen, that's the one. So I was like, well, should I put some on my face? But no, I don't want to have to start from the foundation. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little brush. I'm going to put it on my hand. And we're going to see how this looks. I'm not really in the market for a foundation. I kind of went a little ham when I was kind of like searching for foundations, and now I'm good, so it's expensive. Oh, see, you don't get that much in here. You don't get that much, which, fine. It's not going to waste it. But for me, so I'm going to try and pick this up with this brush. There's not that much there. Especially when it gets in the brush. Oh, okay. It packs up a little bit better once you get it on your skin. So this way, in a way, you can kind of test out this Becca foundation if you're interested. So you can kind of see it on my hand. So I'm going to buff this out with this brush. See what the finish is like. I'm going to kind of massage it a little bit. So as we can see, I mean, it's a decent match for me. I'm just not really in the market for a foundation right now. If they'd done a concealer sample, I'm always looking for a nice concealer. I'll show you what I use in a second. But, I mean, it's not a bad match. It's a little yellow, and I can tell this is probably going to oxidize a little too yellow for me. I need something that's very pink. Like, this is the pinkest one, and it definitely did a little yellow. But, hey, I got to try a little bit of Becca foundation. Got to try out my brush. This feels very nice. It feels very nice. I got the Tarte brush when I got the Shape Tape foundation. And this, I mean, it's very packed, which is nice, but it's not as, this is, I don't know, feels nice. So I'll have to use this for foundation one time. And then this for, pardon me, I usually use a nice big, like, fluffy brush for powders. I've never used something like that. So it'd be interesting. Maybe if I did like a cream contour, could do something like that. I don't know. So here real quick. These are the concealers I use. I use for like if I'm like going out, want to make sure I'm like locked in. Shape Tape. And I'm in the shade Porcelain Beige, 8B. And then my other foundation, actually this was a Tati recommendation because you know that she's not only a high-end queen, she is also a drugstore queen. And we love that. Sometimes it's just like, okay, I need concealer, but I don't want to spend another $25 on concealer. Can I get another one that like I can use in the in-between so I'm not always using Shape Tape? And because sometimes I don't need the level of Shape Tape. Sometimes I'm just going to work. I'm going to the store and I want my under eyes to be covered. And this is what I use today. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I got this at Ulta. I think it was like $8, $8 or $9 compared to like 25. Now, does it fully cover? No, it's not like Shape Tape. Shape Tape's for when I'm like, I want nothing. I want to be erased and to be fully concealed. This is much more of a casual concealer, as I would say. So the last, when I bought this, I bought two. So I got two and I can always throw one in my bag. And then I always know I got one here in case I lose it. I'm not going to be sad. So, but, you know, so what I'm saying is if Boxycharm wanted me to try some concealers, sure, I'll absolutely try some concealers. Foundation, I'm good. I'm good. I'm using the Found Sealer right now, which I really, really like. But also, I've been obsessed with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. That is also phenomenal. Super easy to work with. I love how it feels. It hasn't broken me out. I've used it quite a bit. And I really love it. So anyway, so back to the box. Impressions. I'm still feeling like I'm probably gonna cut off Boxycharm. At least, I'm thinking at least 6 months. Just so I can stop the intake, the constant intake of makeup, because I'm still buying. Even though I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more palettes. I heard Tati is gonna be putting out something around Black Friday, and that volume 2 is probably gonna come out like probably somewhat in the beginning of 2020. So I really need to like, I did for Sephora, I had my VIB 15% off that I needed to use. So I just picked up some things that like I needed to kind of like restock on anyway. So I got 15% off. But like I'm trying to not like go cray cray. Even though there's so many nice things. So many. Do I need more makeup now? So anyway. Favorite? This. Actually, the liquid lipstick is my favorite. It feels really nice. It's definitely now giving me more like of a liquid lipstick feeling. But it's not, I don't feel like it's sucking the life out of my lips. Next, just because of things that I actually try. I like the brush. This felt really, really nice. I'll have to actually use it in real life. So probably tied for like second and third would be the brushes and the palette because I actually used it. I don't mind the look. It's pretty, but I like the Tati one better since I actually use very similar shades to what I just used for Tati. It's just not quite the same. It's just not the same. So I have a feeling this is probably going to go in my giveaway pile, but hey, that means that some friends, family, coworkers can get some free makeup from me. You're welcome. And then, unfortunately, I can't say anything about these because I haven't been able to try them yet, but I will try them tonight. So maybe the next video, if I can try to remember, I will briefly talk about those and see if I like them. So we'll see. Maybe next month will be the last month for a while. Just take a little break. Still love Boxycharm. Still love you guys. In case anybody ever sees this, I still love you guys. Still giving me some really great products and like the Tarte eyeliner that I use, some mascaras that I've rebought because I really, really like them. I've gotten some really good things. My Tarte setting spray, which I'm almost out of, that was a Boxycharm. I would never have just bought this on my own. Yeah, so no hard feelings, Boxycharm. I just need to kind of maybe back off. And this was a nice box. This is not my least favorite box. Wasn't my favorite box though. Just not my favorite box. So don't want to end on a downer. Some fun things to come. Like I said, I got my Sephora box coming. I don't know when my Jeffree Star X Shane stuff's gonna come. I haven't received my my shipping emails yet. I know that it's like crazy. I might wait till the end of the week, and if I don't get it, I might just send a little email out and say, hey, when am I gonna get shipped? That would be nice. I need to do a sort of like a declutter video. That'd be my first one. I'm kind of investing maybe in a little more equipment here just to, make things a little bit easier on myself. Some more tutorials, some more looks coming. Yeah, trying to see what we can get going here. So, signing off for now. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time.